As the last notes of Proud Mary fade, the studio audience erupts in applause, and the camera points to the judges. Hey, that was hot, man! That was molten lava fire hot! You're amazing. You're so yourself up there. Your spirit really shines through. Can I be honest with you? That was absolutely dreadful. There's the classic three-judge model from American Idol many of us remember. The relaxed one, the nice one, and the mean one. But let's be honest. While the judges gave us some memorable sound bites, their critiques often fell short of being truly helpful. They weren't really there to foster growth. So what does good feedback for performers actually look like? Interestingly, there's a contest where the quality of your judging is what's being judged. Welcome to the AuthenTalk Public Speaking Podcast, where we help you find the value in your voice. I'm your host, Ian Lampert. I'm a professional public speaking coach who's helped students earn over 1,500 championships. Every episode, we dive into a public speaking competition and tell you what it is, why it matters, and the strategies you need to succeed. This is Episode 3, the Evaluation Contest. After exploring major competitive categories from Toastmasters International in our first two episodes, we're wrapping up that series today with what might be Toastmasters' most unique category. In the Evaluation Contest, the contestants observe a sample speech, typically 5 to 10 minutes long. After watching, they'll have 5 minutes to organize their thoughts. This preparation time is limited to ensure fairness. The last contestant won't get more time to write things down than the first. They'll then deliver a 3-minute critique of the speech they all just witnessed, one by one, in front of an audience. They're scored on how focused their analysis is, how helpful their recommendations are, the effectiveness of their techniques, and how encouraging they appear in their conclusions. Like table topics, there's no international championship in this contest. Competitors win at their local club, move on to the area level, then division, and finally district. That's what it is. But why do it? Because frankly, coaches aren't used to getting feedback, just giving it. And if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it. To paraphrase David Schoenthal of Northwestern University, many people will market a product without ever experiencing it. Take Depend, for example. It's a company that sells adult underwear for people experiencing incontinence. There's a stigma involved. Might be feelings of shame. And if the people selling that product don't try it, even for a day, how can they truly understand the customer's experience? Would you trust a roller coaster that the creator refuses to ride? Or a medication its developer won't give to their loved ones? That principle applies to public speaking too. If you claim that feedback will improve your speaking skills, but you refuse to have your feedback evaluated, you're not showing confidence or the willingness to improve. I'll hop off my soapbox. Let's talk about how to win the contest. You'll start your evaluation speech by highlighting the most powerful moment of the speaker's presentation. Acknowledge it, thank the speaker, and move on with a roadmap. Because next, you'll offer some compliments. Identify 2 or 3 strengths of the speech, focusing on both style and substance. Next, address areas for improvement. Suggest 2 or 3 specific aspects they could enhance. Finally, provide actionable suggestions. Recommend 1 or 2 strategies or exercises to help the speaker avoid the previous mistakes. Throughout, remember 3 virtues: charisma, carefulness, and consistency. First, your evaluation is a performance for everyone, not just the speaker. Be as engaging and charismatic as you can, playing to the crowd. But second, be careful. Don't waste words. You need to add value with every observation. Your job is to express subtle, nuanced points that your fellow contestants might not have considered. Everyone will have comments on filler words, rate of speaking, hand gestures, use of movement. Fewer coaches will have specifics on better facial expressions, more useful examples for the speaker to include, ways to strategically restructure their speech. But third, be consistent. Don't be a hypocrite. If you're telling the speaker, modulate your pitch more. You can't be monotonous when you say it. If you're telling the speaker, you have to end strongly. Don't peter off with a weak, thank you. Embody your advice. Practice this by evaluating TEDx talks, particularly the less popular ones. Choose a talk, write down your observations, take 5 minutes to structure those notes, and record a 3-minute evaluation speech. As the Roman poet Juvenal asked, "Who watches the watchman?" In our context, we're asking, who's coaching the coaches? Because while the American Idol judges aimed to entertain, we strive to empower. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for joining us on the AuthenTalk Public Speaking Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review for more insights and strategies. I'm Ian Lampert, your public speaking professional.